Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Paul, I'm with the Dicey Review, and today we're back with our second scenario in our hopefully 3-scenario campaign of Space Marine Adventures Doomsday Countdown. If you remember what happened last time, 2 of our Space Marines were slain, and all we had to do was just escape. We didn't have to deactivate any Doomsday devices, we didn't have to do any of that type of stuff, we just had to get out alive. And one person did it with 1 health remaining. So this time, it's going to be harder, and we're going to start wounded. Let's see how that goes. All right, everybody, we're back at the table and we are ready to go. Now, this scenario is going to be a little bit different than the one that we previously played. In the last scenario, all we had to do was get out. We just had to close off these holes, stop the cultists from coming through, and survive. In this scenario, it's a bit harder. What we have to do is we have to, once again, close up these holes where the Chaos Cultists are coming out. But in this scenario, we also have to find some deactivation codes, take those to the Doomsday device, and then deactivate that Doomsday device, which is going to make it a bit harder. The actual sequence of the game is not going to change, however. We still get to activate one of the 3 Space Marines, take 3 actions, and then have the bad guys activate, and rinse and repeat and count down and things of that nature. So what we're going to do is we're going to get right into it. And the way that the map got situated out this time is actually somewhat lucky as far as our closing off of the Chaos Cultist holes is concerned, the manhole type thing. So what I want to do is I want to maybe send 1 or even 2 people down this way to kind of clear out these areas of space of Chaos Cultists rather, and then hopefully send 1 person down here to be able to gather the deactivation codes where they need to do it down here. So what we'll do is I think since there's multiple enemies down here and we're hoping that this person survives, I'm going to activate Brother Sergeant Artellus, because Brother Sergeant Artellus is the only person that has not started from our most recent campaign, our most recent scenario rather, with a wound. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and activate Brother Artellus. Now, I only have 2 activation tokens. I had a bit of a coffee disaster earlier today. The game mat has been saved, but one of the tokens ate it. So I only have 2 activation tokens. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to activate Brother Sergeant Artellus. And I'm going to go ahead and move for 1. I am going to, let's see, should I attack and then try and move, or should I just kind of focus on getting down here and then letting another Space Marine? You know what? I'm going to move down here for 2. Then I'm going to activate Brother Artellus's ability to, after he makes a move or attack action, pick a Space Marine, including himself, that can make a free move or attack action. And I'll go ahead and try and attack this person right here. Now, I need to roll a 3 or higher to hit, and this person only has 1 health, so hopefully, here's hoping, I'll roll a 3 or higher. Fantastic, I rolled a 5. Okay, so this person goes away. That was a free third action rather, so for my 3rd final action, I'm going to move right here and block off this hole so nobody will spawn on this activation. Now we do have an activation here. We have a Howling Advance. Everyone will move and attack, which is bad news for one of these people. Let's see here. So they're going to move and attack. This person's going to move. They can't attack. This person's going to move and can't attack, move and can't attack, move and almost could attack, but they still have a corner to get around, so they can't really attack just yet. Move and do nothing. Now this person is going to attack. Let's see here. They are attacking on that's just an initiate, so they're successful on a 5+. They rolled a 6. That is a hit. Now, do I have anything that could stop that? Let's see. I don't have anything that could stop that attack action, so I'm going to have to take a wound from 1 to 1 person. Now, What I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and do Brother Cicerin right here, and I can maybe remove one of these wounds on the next turn. Now, that being said, we do have to respawn our Chaos Cultists, so we'll respawn one down here and then count this down to 19. All right, so now it is somebody else's turn to activate, and I will go ahead and activate Brother Cicerin because Brother Cicerin has some tricks up their sleeve. Oh, no, Brother Ghislaine, I'm sorry. I'll assign the damage and activate Brother Ghislaine. Brother Ghislaine is the one who has Hammer of Wrath. Now, I do have, let's see here, attack action. So I think this works with Brother Ghislaine. Now, Brother Ghislaine has a special ability that says once during each of his activations, when move action, Ghislaine can move into a tile that contains a cultist. If he does, that Chaos Cultist is slain. I don't think that would work, actually. This card says if a Chaos Cultist is slain as a result of a Space Marine's attack action, remove 1 wound. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and activate Brother Ghislaine. For 1, go in here, make an attack. For 2, go in here and move on top of this, and for 3, seal up this entrance. So that one is sealed. We are now 1/3 of the way to getting one of our objectives done, but we have to go ahead and activate all of these cultists, and we super lucked out because this is a double attack action and no one has line of sight. We've got no line of sight here, no line of sight here, no line of sight here because of this corner. We missed out on a double attack action, which is incredible. So now what we need to do is activate Brother Sergeant Artellus, and I think what we can do, actually, sorry, we need to respawn, so we'll go ahead and respawn. We'll say this person respawns down here. Normally, whenever, actually, I take that back now that this person's moved. Normally what you're supposed to do whenever you respawn, you're supposed to respawn cultists on any open manhole cover first. After any open manhole cover has been spawned, you then pick an edge opening and then go clockwise until all of the respawns have happened. Now, if someone is blocked, if a manhole cover is blocked by a Space Marine or by another Chaos Cultist, you don't spawn there. But in this case, there was an open spawn, so that spawn should have happened right there. Sorry if I did that incorrectly earlier in the video. And now we'll count down to 18, and it will be our next turn here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to activate Brother Cicerin. Now, Brother Cicerin is kind of a unique case. Brother Cicerin has an ability that says if he has line of sight for somebody making an attack and they roll a 1 or a 2, they can re-roll. So it's good for him to be able to see other Space Marines to give them re-rolls. But we need to go up here and see if we can get this third hole closed up. I worry about sending him off by himself. Maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of test the waters a bit. We'll see if maybe Brother Cicerin can go attack a little bit and see if he can take 1 or 2 of these people out. He could then potentially later see in this area if somebody's in the middle and trying to make an attack, so that he would have line of sight to activate his special ability. So we'll go ahead and activate Brother Cicerin and move him up 1 for 1 action. For 2 actions, for the second action, we'll make an attack action against this cultist. 3 hits, just barely. The value to roll is a 3 there. And honestly, I think what I'm going to do, I could move here, but then I'm just going to kind of put myself in harm's way to take a potential attack. So I think I'm going to go ahead and say I'm good and not do a third action for Brother Cicerin. So we do have to go ahead and make some cultist attacks. So I'm so glad I didn't move. All of the Chaos Cultists will either move or attack. So all of these people need to move, these people need to move. This person needs to move. We're starting to have some trouble. Now, this person would have attacked me if I were right here. Since they can't do that, they now have to move. So I was able to actually avoid an attack with this here. So I'm going to go ahead and we have to respawn this guy on the only remaining open Chaos Cultist location. Count this down to 17. And now we will go ahead and reactivate, and we can pick anybody we want to. Oh my goodness. Brother Cicerin is in a bit of trouble. So I almost want to activate Brother Cicerin again. The only problem is we really do need to start moving on this Doomsday device as well. I can activate anybody I want to. Oh, good grief. Okay, so I think I will go ahead and activate... because Brother Artellus could give a free attack action to Brother Cicerin to maybe stave off some enemies. Okay, this is a risk, but I'm going to go ahead and activate Brother Sergeant Artellus again. For 1, I'm going to seal off this hole. For 2, I'm going to move in here. For 3, I'm going to pick up the deactivation codes. So Brother Artellus has those codes. Now, he did make a move or an attack action. So now he can pick another Space Marine, not within line of sight, just another Space Marine to have a free move or attack action. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to say that Brother Cicerin will now make another attack action to hopefully take out this person who is closing in. There's a real problem here, though. We've got 3 potential enemies closing in, 4 potential enemies closing in, 5 potential enemies closing in. So Brother Cicerin is in a bit of a pickle. But we can hopefully provide some support to get over there and help. If he can roll a 3 or 4, yes, all right. So this person is gone. And now we have to see what happens. Hopefully not a double move. A double move would be very bad. In fact, you know what? To prepare for a potential double move, we're going to go ahead and play Scion of the Primarch. This card says, play this card after a Chaos Cultist is slain as a result of a Space Marine's attack action. Remove 1 wound counter from a Space Marine. Oh my goodness, it doesn't have to be this Space Marine. We could get rid of one of the wounds on Brother Ghislaine. Let's do it. Let's get rid of the wound on Brother Ghislaine so that we now have potentially more survivability. The only problem is now Brother Cicerin could eat it. I mean, just eat it. So let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Okay, roll a 6-sided die once for each surviving Space Marine. On a roll of 1 to 2, that Space Marine is wounded. This is bad, but it's not nearly as bad as it could have been. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to roll all 3, and from left to right, 1, 2, 3 will be assigning to each one. So 1, 2, 3. So one person rolled a 1 or a 2, Brother Ghislaine. I'm really glad that we removed that wound from Brother Ghislaine when we did, because now they're not dead. Okay, that being said, we do need to respawn. We will respawn this person way over here, as far away as possible. Actually, as far away, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's pretty far. Okay, so now we need to count down to 16. Man, we're in trouble. This game, you guys and gals, this game is super tense. It's so simple, super straightforward, but it's really hard, really hard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are now going to activate, who should we activate? Should we activate, I think we gotta activate Brother Cicerin and hopefully maybe get Brother Cicerin out of there, or at least into a spot where he can hopefully defend himself. So let's go ahead and activate Brother Cicerin. For 1, we're going to move here. For 2, we're going to attack, hopefully rolling a 3 or greater. A 6 is fantastic. That is gone. For 3, we're going to move right here, which means that we are now blocking this spawn point, but we now need to, on Brother Cicerin's next turn, make a seal action. So honestly, okay, well, let's see what happens first. Let's see what happens here first. So we've got a move and an attack. This is really bad, and I'm so glad we moved. 1, 1, 1. no attacks, move, no attacks, move, no attacks, move, no attacks. Holy cow, moving when we did was a really good choice. Now we need to respawn the cultists. We'll respawn this cultist right here and count down to 15. All right, so now we are going to go ahead and activate Brother Ghislaine because we have to. So the only issue here is I could activate and go 1, 2, and then attack for 3. But honestly, I kind of want to play it safe with Brother Ghislaine. I don't know that I want to kind of move out into the danger zone, as it were. We could go, let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, that would be real dumb. 1, 2. We could kind of move down here and try and kind of... It's so hard because Brother Ghislaine for 3 could move here, and if this were a normal enemy, take that enemy out, give himself a bit of breathing room, but this is the champion. The champion takes 2 hits, so really we would have to wound the champion first to then be able to move in and kill the champion with his ability. Okay, let's do this differently. Let's go 1, 2, and play this after a Space Marine has made a move action or an attack action, both a move and attack action. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to attack and hopefully roll a 3 or higher. Roll to 5. So this champion takes 1 damage. After a Space Marine has made both a move and an attack action during their activation, that Space Marine can make a free attack or move action. So now we can either attack this champion again to hopefully kill it, or just move out and provide ourselves a bit of breathing room should all of these people decide to attack us again. Honestly, I'm worried about surviving. This is going to turn really bad really quickly once this massive group of enemies starts to make its way down. So I think I'm going to do that. I got a free hit in on this champion. We got ourselves a bit of distance. And so let's see what we can do here. Now, they have to activate, oh my gosh, attack and then move. So important that it was in that order. Attack, nothing, now move. Attack, nothing, now move. Attack, attack, and move. Nothing to attack, everybody moves. There we go. That was so fantastic. All right, counting down to 14. Nobody to respawn, so now we are in Brother Ghislaine's... now we can activate anybody because Brother Ghislaine was activated. Honestly, I'm wondering if Brother Ghislaine isn't the one to activate again to see if they can take out some of these enemies. Or we could activate Brother Artellus, go 1, 2, 3. We could do a free attack action to take out that guy to potentially... But see, Brother Artellus we need to clear out some of these people before Brother Artellus starts to make their way through, I think. So what we'll do, I think I'm just going to activate Brother Ghislaine again and just see if I can take out a couple of enemies in one fell swoop. The champion is already damaged, so what I'm going to do is we're going to activate Brother Ghislaine again, use his Hammer of Wrath ability to move in, take out this person. So that's 1. Champion is no longer pinged and damaged. So for 2, I could potentially take out one of these enemies and then move away again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take out this heavy gunner because the heavy gunner hits on a 4+, everybody else hits on a 5+. That's a 5, that hits. So this heavy gunner is gone. We've taken out 2 pretty tough enemies. For 3, I'm going to move back here to give myself a bit of breathing room. Now what we could do is use Brother Cicerin as the next activation to maybe clear out both of these people to hopefully have a less resisted path for Brother Artellus to get over here and activate the Doomsday device. And once that happens, that's everything we need to do, although we still need to seal up that one. Okay. We're getting there, though. I'm seeing a path forward. Okay, so first we have to activate enemies. Everybody attacks. Nobody can attack. Fantastic. Okay, so heavy gunner goes down here. Champion goes all the way down here, I think, and I think that's probably good. And so now we count down to 13, and let's see what happens. 13. Let's see what happens. So I think what we do here is activate Brother Cicerin. Brother Cicerin, for 1, seals the last opening that needs to be sealed. For 2, goes here, and let's see if we can attack the gunner. A 3 hits, so this gunner gets attacked. That is Brother Cicerin's activation, so let's see what happens now. A double move. This is really bad. This is pretty bad. So Brother Cicerin's going to take 2 attacks from somebody who hits on a 5+ because they double move. So, let's see what happens. A 6 hits, a 2 does not, so Brother Cicerin takes a 2nd wound. Double move, Brother Ghislaine takes 1, hitting on a 5+, a 3 does not hit, mercifully. A double move, double move, double move, double move. That's really bad. Now we have somebody respawning. Let's respawn right here. Oh, this is bad. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Brother Artellus has to activate. They're the last person that has not activated, so now they have to activate. So Brother Artellus for, I think we counted down, right? Okay, so for 1, 2, 3, it's going to go here. Give himself a free move / attack action to attack this initiate. Rolling a 6, which is an instant success. This person goes away. Everyone has now activated, but now the enemies have to activate, and hopefully there's no double moves. Oh my gosh, move and attack. This person is taking 4 attacks. Brother Cicerin is dead. There's no way. Wow. Okay. Maybe not. Wow. Brother Cicerin survived. That is unbelievable. Okay. He survived that, but we now have to make a move and attack. Nobody attacks, move and attack. Somebody does attack there. So 1 more attack, and if there's multiple people, I can choose who gets hit. If nobody got hit, are you serious? Wow, okay. We got really lucky. We now have a respawn, we're down to 12, and now anybody can activate. So here's what I'm thinking. I can only do this once per turn with Brother Ghislaine, but I'm hoping to once again clear out some people for Brother Cicerin, for Brother Artellus to move through. So let's see what happens here. First and foremost, let's activate Brother Ghislaine, who has the Hammer of Wrath. So Hammer of Wrath, booyah, go away, person. Now who do we want to attack? That was 1, 2, 3. We need to attack, I'm thinking 2 more people to try and just clear out some people. Okay, so let's try to clear out this person. Hopefully we can roll a 3 or higher. We rolled a 2. This person survives. So now we can roll 1 more attack because we did 1, 2, 3. Clear out, hopefully, this gunner. A 1. That's a critical fail. Okay, we really failed on that one. So now what we're going to do is we have to activate an attack. Everybody moves. So this person takes 1 attack from somebody who hits on a 4+. A 3 misses, mercifully. We can choose which way they go. Honestly, Brother Cicerin or Brother Ghislaine, we don't want Brother... Actually, maybe we do. Brother Cicerin will be taking these 2 attacks, hitting on a 5+. A 6 kills Brother Cicerin, so Brother Cicerin is slain. Do we have any cards that can stop that? We do not. We don't have anything that can stop that, so Brother Cicerin is slain. A move action, nobody attacks. A move action, a move action. This person respawns here. Why not? So now, Brother Artellus needs to activate. Brother Artellus will go 1, 2, 3. Now this is a collapsed tile, which means that this takes 2 move actions to move into. Honestly, He just needs to run it and gun it, try and get down to this section right here to see if he can deactivate the Doomsday device, and then maybe somebody can survive. I doubt it, but who knows? Maybe there's a chance. So now we have to have the Chaos Cultist activate again. Everybody closes in. This person takes 4 attacks. Let's do this one at a time. So move, move, move. 1 attack from a 4+. They're dead. Which means that all of these people will move. All right. So Brother Ghislaine is dead. Everybody, all of our hopes lie on Brother Artellus, Sergeant Artellus. So let's see what happens here. We do have to count down to 11. There's no cultists to respawn. So let's see here. Let's see what happens. All right, so Brother Artellus is going to activate. And at this point, there's no, so 1, 2, 3, there's no, he's the only one left. So he's not going to get an activation token because he's the only one that's going to be activating. Last attack, ho, ambush. Remove the Chaos Cultist that's furthest from any surviving Space Marine from the battlefield and place it adjacent to a surviving Space Marine. That Chaos Cultist now makes 1 attack action. So I'm assuming the farthest away, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is this one. They make an attack action hitting on a 5+. They fail with a 1. So now it is Brother Artellus's turn again. Actually, sorry, we need to count down to 10. Okay, so for 1, we're going to place these deactivation codes on the Doomsday device, deactivating that. For 2, attack this cultist, they go away. 3, free move action 4. So now everybody goes ahead and does a quick, probably move / attack / what's going to happen here. All right, everybody attacks. All right, so all of these people have line of sight. Let's see what happens here. I probably shouldn't have moved there, but, you know, what are you going to do? 3 attacks hitting on a 5+. Hey, 2 hits. 2 hits. All right. These 2 people, line of sight, they will make 2 attacks. One of them hits on a 4+. We'll roll the 4+ now. That misses. 5+. All right, Brother Artellus is dead. We've lost. So, this game is super hard, but it's really fun. The downside is we're not going to have a 3rd playthrough, but the plus side is we got to play this game, and it was really, really fun. This one is really fun. I think I enjoyed this one the most out of all of the Space Marine adventure games, but they're all really good. The earlier ones are just a bit more straightforward, but this one, man, this one's a lot of fun. Okay, well, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Man, I wish we had had a 3rd playthrough. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful and informative. If you have any questions about how to play the game, where to get the game, things like that, please comment below or email me directly at thedicey@gmail.com. And if you would like to see more of these playthrough videos, please just let me know which games you'd like to see. Typically, if a game is soloable, it's easier to play through just because I can kind of set it up on the table and play through it by myself. But I enjoy doing this type of content in between my how to play videos or my every now and again review type of videos. So if there's anything you want to see played, let me know. And you can always contact us through our social media channels. You can reach out on our Board Game Geek Guild. And as always, if you are enjoying the content, if you like what we're doing, you can always give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified whenever we release new content. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Until next time, we'll see you at the table.